Busan for the second and last finals of the play-in stage. Best of 5 between PSG Talon and Team BDS. It is the fight for the last spot on the Swiss stage.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Here we go for the last game 1 in the play-in stage. PSG from the blue side, they go in with Argy on the cannon, Ginger on the Maokai, Maple on the Jace, Waka on the Kaiser, and Woody on the Alistair. And for BDS it is Adam on the Cyan, Shio on the Sejuani, Nuke on the Azir, Crowny on the Zarya, and Labrov on the Rakon. And we go over into minute 4 of the game where we see Maple being ganked on by Shio and by Labrov. Nuke is in as well. And this is first blood for BDS. They secure the first dragon of the game as well. The first Herald instead goes to PSG. After 11 minutes then Shelly will be summoned in the mid lane. And we go in for the second dragon. Labrov against the two bot laners. The TP from both top laners come in. Shio, he gets rooted by the Nature's Cross. Taken out. The dragon goes to PSG. Argy goes in with a flash slicing Maelstrom on the cannon. It is so many low health bars, but nobody else will go down. And we're already 15 minutes into the game where we see both outer turrets in top and mid lane will be traded. For a brief moment we saw Junja as well, securing the second herald of the game, which we see now tearing down the outer turret in the mid lane in favor of PSG. Shelly will be escorted and gets off even the second charge onto the tier 2. PSG securing the third Drake of the game. Ocean Soul it will be in this one Nuke. He destroys the outer turret on the sides of PSG. The bot lane tier 1 will go down on the other side. And now we go in for what could be potential soul point for PSG. Adam, trapped in between 5 members, has to use his ult defensively to get out of there. He loses half of his HP. The dragon gets low and secured by PSG. And now the follow-up team fight. Argy again going in with the slicing Maelstrom. Adam and Woody both are getting low. Have to burn their flesh to get into safety. A lot of health bars at half or below half HP, but still, no one will go down. Clean bank robbery there by PSG. And now in for the Baron we go as it is Woody with the X-Flash into the knock-up on Shio. He gets rooted. PSG are chasing him down. Wako takes the kill. And now PSG, they're looking for more. Argy TP's in. Immediately goes with a slicing Maelstrom, but he takes a huge chunk of damage. But eventually gets out of there alive. And now it could be Dragon Soul for PSG. Ginger, he goes in deep with a twisted advance. But it doesn't matter, because even deeper goes Wako. On the Kaiser ult. Flashes the ult from Nuke. Opens up the fire. Takes out 1. Takes out 2. Wako, you are insane. Labrov goes down in the pit. Shio is running for his life, dodges the W. Tries to channel away, but Wako goes in with a blast cone. And he scores the ace. Adam went down as well. And this dragon is Wako's dragon. PSG, they now have Ocean Soul. And they can go for the Baron Nashor. And after 13.5 minutes, here they come. Going for the base of BDS. Junja went in with a twisted advance, but Shio, he already dodged over the wall, and so Junja on the Maokai. He gets chopped down behind enemy lines. But nonetheless, the mid lane inhib turret will go down, and PSG, they are not backing away. Not yet. They go in. They want to take the bot side inhib turret as well. But then it is Adam on the Cyan going in, trying to make something happen. He gets solo and also Nuke. Almost one-tapped by Maple. Waka with a follow-up, not quite enough to take out Nuke or Adam. But this will be the mid lane inhibitor gone. And PSG, they are just too strong by now. The 8k gold difference pays out. They tear down the bot side inhib turret, go for the inhibitor as well. And then they disappear into the night. And then we take a look at Maple going in with a shot blast, and then he gets out every inch of mobility that he finds in his Mercury threats. Dodges the Azir ult and takes him down. Great reactions from the PSG mid laner. And now it's almost 34 minutes into the game. And the base of BDS just gets torn apart. Every standing structure is crumbling. PSG now going for the end. Adam gets rooted, knocked around, knocked up, down, left, right, tries to escape with his ultimate, but it won't be enough. The Cyan goes into the zombie mode. The first Nexus turret crumbles. The second will go down just seconds later. Maple with another destructive shock blast. Argy finishes off with his Maelstrom. And PSG, they will take game 1 in the series.
Losing control, I gotta know who's in control. Me. Losing control, I
Game number 2, this time it will be BDS, starting from the blue side with Adam on the Renekton, Shio on the Talon, and Nuke on the Syndra, Crowny on the Kalista, and Labrov on the Nautilus. For PSG it will be RG on the Jax, Junja on the Poppy, Maple on the Akali, Waka on the Kai'Sa, and Woody on the Rel. And in we go, almost 5 minutes into the game, it's the engaged by Woody on the Rel, but then here comes Shio out of the nothing. From around the corner, unseen, he goes in. It's a 3v3 until Crowny draws first blood, takes out the PSG jungler. But now they want more. Labrov, he's already low, but he goes in with the dredge line, but this will be his undoing. Only a minute later, here we go. Woody goes in with the QW, and then it's Junja with the heroic charge. And Wako finish off the Kalista. And PSG, they immediately go for the turn and burn on the Dragon Shio. He's all alone, without a flash. What are you doing there? He gets spotted by Maple, and then taken out by him and Woody. Shio no face checking the brush, but there's a rogue assassin. Maple with a full rotation. Gets shoved back, but goes back and immediately with its E. And takes down the BDS jungler Nuke. He tried to trade one back, but Junja and Woody are there. The shattering strike stuns him, and he gets taken out. Junja and Woody now roaming towards top lane, go over the walls with a double hex flash. And as Adam sees the two coming, it is already too late. His flash was burnt in vain, and he goes down. We're almost 11 minutes into the game. Nuke, he is flashless. Maple comes in, joined by Junja. And there's nothing that this Syndra could do to avoid the gray screen. And while we see the replay of the kill on Adam, PSG, they secure the first hold of the game, and we are back in the top lane. Labrov smells something fishy coming out of the brushes. It is RG, but also Woody jumps out of the other one. RG gets ignited, Junja goes in, but his keeper's verdict misses. And now he gets pulled back into the river by the dredge line of Labrov. It is 5 members of BDS going for the Poppy and tearing her apart. And now they will place Shelly to secure themselves the first turret gold as to tear down the outer turret. But then it is Maple coming in with the TP from behind. Shio's health bar gets shredded away by RG. And now it is Crowny becoming the target of the assassin. The Akali gets the kill. As we see the replay of this very scene, it is RG in the topside jungle flashing off the unraveled earth of Shio, smashing him into the ground, but now he's too far behind enemy lines. Crowny will trade one back, while it is Junja securing the second dragon of the game for PSG, and we will have Infernal Soul. Now we take a look at Labrov going for Junja. All 5 members of BDS are trying to find them kill. They won't do so, but instead Wako will find a turret to destroy on the bot lane. And we have now a double TP coming in by Junja and by RG. Geo goes into the stopwatch, but we all know what's coming next. He just gets evaporated there. The Talia is down. BDS there on the retreat. PSG there roaming around mid lane and the bot side jungle. While it is Wako poking down the mid lane tier 1. The PCS first seed will then secure themselves the second herald of the game, and we go in for the next dragon. Junja with the keeper's verdict throws away Labrov. And then it is Maple and RG immediately going for Crowny and Nuke. Maple takes out the Kalista. Nuke gets taken out as well after he comes out of the stasis. And then it is Maple with a double kill, sending the Nautilus to the underwater scrapyard. And so does PSG obtaining Soul Point, and also RG in the bot lane destroys the tier 2. And now they're going for the Baron. Junja and Wako starting to burn it down. Wako on 2.5 items, but they will then disengage to search a team fight in the bot side jungle of BDS. Junja and the Poppy again missing his keeper's verdict, and now he's trapped between Adam and Labrov. But then it is Maple flying in on the Akali, goes into the stasis. But Gio, he's so low, gets the drive-by ignite by Woody. Goes down, RG and Wako fly in to take down Crowny as well. Maple finds Nuke, destroys the Syndra in close range, and now they're going for Labrov. 4 kills for PSG, and the Baron as the cherry on top of all. And now they come with an almost 10k gold lead and the Baron buff. And we take a look at Labrov. He flashes over the wall, but then it's a Kai'Sa W of Wako. He does not want to miss out on this kill. This game 2 is about to be over soon, unless PSG will not have a 5-man disconnect. And we take a look at how they begin to destroy the BDS base, going in through the mid and from the bot side. Both inhib turrets are about to go down, and the inhibitors itself won't stand much longer. But PSG, they will not overextend, but instead turn and burn the next Drake. It's an Infernal, gives them the soul, and then they come back, looking to end this game 2 and advance towards match point. And BDS, they are 12k down. At least they're just one Infernal Soul shy of PSG. Looking for any kind of copium, I won't find it. I couldn't. No matter how hard I tried. This is the final engage. Unless 3 miracles happen at the same time for BDS. We take a look at Junja on the Poppy. With his Keeper's Verdict, he throws Crowny and Nuke already onto the map of Game 3. At least now I know what a Poppy Copter is good for. This was all but a close game. PSG just dominated from start to finish. And they are now looking at 3 potential match points going into Game 3.
Losing control, I gotta know who's in control. Me. Losing control, I'm gonna explode. Can you bring it back to me?
And here we go, BDS again from the blue side, this time with Adam on the Olaf, Shio on the Maokai, Nuke on the Azir, Crowny on the Kais and Labrov on the Alistair. And PSG already peaking at the last spot in the Swiss stage. Dagon with RG on the Gnar, Junja on the Jarvan, Maple on the Silas, Wako on the Caitlyn, and Woody on the Rel. And we take a look at this gank after 5 minutes. Adam being engaged on by RG and by Junja. But then all of a sudden, Shio on the Maokai comes out the brushes to turn this one around. But still, it is RG drawing first blood on Adam. But then it is Shio using his flash to trade one back. But this will be his undoing. He's getting hunted and chased down by Junja and goes down. It's a 2-for-1 for PSG. And now we take a look at Woody. He was baiting in Labrov and Crowny for Junja to dash over the wall. The CC connects to Labrov. And he doesn't even burn his flash because he knows that he's just dead. And we stick with the scene a little bit longer to see Maple again dodging the phalanx. And then he goes in with his E. And with the stolen Emperor's Divide, he throws Nuke under his turret. Maple, what are you doing? Great play by the PSG mid laner again. And now we take a look at Chio going for Woody, immediately followed by Crowny. Labrov comes by. Woody, he uses his flash, but the headbutt into the Pulverize connects. He's solo. And it will be Sheo taking the second kill of the game. It will be his second kill as well. But we stick with the scene a little bit longer. Junja walking around trying to find his role opponent in the jungle. He will do so and immediately go in, but then it is Wako. He just doesn't care that there's Labrov and Crowny all around. He just walks into his own demise. But nonetheless, just half a minute later, PSG, by the help of Shelly, will tear down the first turret of the game. But then we see Maple again with the stolen Azir ult, doing to Crowny what he has done to Nuke already before. PSG again starting to snowball this game. They're now going for the next Herald. But Labrov, he hex gates behind enemy lines and then he flashes in onto Woody, takes the kill. Junja gets burned down by Shio and Crowny as well. But he secured Herald. No RG, Maple and Wako on the retreat. The PSG ADC dashes over the wall. Nuke follows, flash saturated. But in the end, Wako will go down. BDS with a sign of life that they have not given up the series just yet. But Shelly, she destroys the mid lane tier 1. RG will take out the turret in the top lane as well. And BDS, they secure their first dragon of the game, but RG continues to pulverize every structure in the top lane. Adam answers back with the outer turret. And now there's a smite fight for the next dragon. And it goes to Shio. But rooted by the stolen Maokai ult, Shio and Crowny, they get now engaged on. Crowny flashes away, managed to save his life, but Shio goes down. At the same time in the Dragon Pit, Nuke and Labrov, they are trying to find, and they will take down Wako. Junja and Nuke, they trade their lives. It is a 2-for-2 at the moment, and the Dragon secured by BDS. Adam and Labrov, they are now retreating through the enemy jungle using the X-Cakes for switcheroo with RG. 25 minutes into the game, it is Adam going for RG, but he sees that this little Yordle has a red circle around his feet which signals that you should better back off. He's almost on his turret, but he gets smashed into the wall by the raging Mega Claw. And we're in for the first Baron of the game. But then PSG, they turn for the engage on Shio and on Labrov. Shio with the Maokai ult tries to keep everybody at bay. Junja jumped in with his Cataclysm, but immediately dashes away. As Woody goes down and now Maple and RG, they jump over the wall to find Labrov, and they will. Wako, not quite close enough yet to deal some damage. But now he comes in, Shio takes 2 hits, and then it is Nuke, sacrificing his life. Takes out Maple. But Wako, he knows that there's a limping Maokai, and it's an ace in the hole. 3-for-2 for PSG. And then we go for the second attempt for the Baron. Maokai ults are traded. Can you tell what's real and fake? I can't. Junja, he jumps in and out, but he goes down. Labrov on the other side, the engage with the WQ. Buys some time for Shio to further burn down the health bar of the Baron. But then it will be Maple with the engage on Crowny. He dashes in, turns golden, but Crowny, he's still alive. Flashes out, and then he goes with a killer instincts for Woody. And he takes him out. And also Wako went down in the Dragon Pit. Maple finally finished off Crowny before he gets taken out by Adam. And now it is only Shio, Adam, and Archie. But the Megagnar is already low. Takes another kitty sapling. The health bar of the Baron is burning down, and it is secured by BDS. And now it is blinking health bars all over the place. Adam has to get out of there before he gets kited into the grey screen. Archie jumps over the wall into another suicide kitten. But he reacts quickly enough to get out of there. What a scene. And we're already around the Dragon Pit. It could be soul point for both teams. Another smite fight, and it goes to Shio again. And now they find Maple, isolated from his team. The Megagnar gets burnt down. Has to flash over the wall. Shio and Junja fighting in the pit. And now Labrov, he goes for Wako and knocks him straight into the Emperor's Divide of Nuke. A little bit lucky indeed. But BDS will take it anyways, and now it's only Archie and Woody in the pit. And they go down 4 kills for BDS. Soul point secured with the Baron buff. They're now turning for the base. Looking how far they can go. Only Maple alive, and they're going for the inhib turret and the inhibitor. But then they will hex take out of there. Use their gold and come back just moments later to pulverize every structure standing in the bot lane of PSG. But then they turn for Archie, who was going for the counter push. And it is Nuke who arrives to scene first for BDS. But he's without his team. Attacked by Archie and Junja, and down goes the Azir. PSG, they back away. They're behind with 4,000 gold, but they try to find somehow back into this game. And so it's the engage on Labrov. The Alistair will be put into the meat grinder. But then it is Crowny who flies in with the Kaiser ult into the queue. Junja is already low, his health bar is almost blinking. And then here comes Adam. Ragnarok Diola goes berserk through the lines of PSG. Mabel turns golden just to be finished off seconds later. New collects his 6th kill of the game, and Adam, he is still at half HP. And now both teams, they refuse to disengage because nobody wants to leave behind a purple worm to be taken by the opponent team. And so this Junja going back to our force EQ engage onto Nuke, but the BDS mid laner reacts, pushes him back with the Emperor's Divide and dashes away. Shio, he went in, tried to take out Junja. Nobody goes down, except for the dragon in the pit taken by Crowny. Hex takes soul for BDS. And not even a minute later, we're again at the Baron pit where Archie flies through the Hex gates, followed by BDS. And they will burn down this cannon. Without their top laner PSG, they give up this Baron. But instead, they will take the tier 2 in the mid lane. And we're now 37 minutes into this game, seeing BDS with a Baron push, going for the base of PSG. They want to extend this series. They refuse to go home just yet. And they have everything at hand that they need to win this game 3. They have the soul. They have the Baron buff. They have a little bit of an item advantage, and it can only get worse from now. They cannot wait for everyone to reach max level. They have to take this Nexus, right here and right now. And again, the Maokai ults are traded. Labrov, he goes in on Junja, ignites him. Brownie hits with his W for a huge chunk of damage. And so Junja, he's forced to return to the fountain to regain some life. And BDS, they are retreating. But Junja, he follows through the Hex Gate into the jungle. And immediately it's Nuke flying in with the Sand Soldiers. Junja is forced to flash over the walls. Takes another W by Crowny to be finished off with the Killer Instinct. And now Maple, he's too close as well. Goes into the stopwatch, flashes away, and then it is Wako who finds the kill on Crowny. But Adam, he will finish off Maple. Archie goes in, goes down, but so does Labrov. And so it is a 3v2 now in favor of BDS. Wako takes an axe straight to his face, but he doesn't seem pretty impressed. I'm sure he has seen worse. He tries to kite on Adam. But now it is Nuke with a TP onto the minion. And then he immediately throws a Sand Soldier onto Wako. The ADC of PSG goes down, and this is it. After 40.5 minutes and an epic battle throughout this game, we will have at least a game 4 in this series.
I gotta know who's in control. Me. Losing control. I'm gonna explode. Can you bring it back to me?
The The series has been extended, and now it is PSG from the blue side going into Game 4 with RG on the Jax, Ginger on the Maokai, Maple on the Jace, Waka on the Aphelios, and Woody on the Alistair. And for BDS, they have Adam on the Garen, Shio on the Ivor, Nuke on the Cassiopeia, Crowny on the Kaiser, and Labrov on the Nautilus. And we're 4 minutes into it as we see Labrov and Shio engaging from the top. Dredge line connects to Woody. The root call of Shio as well. The Ignite comes through. And the Alistair goes down to Crowny for its first kill, first blood for BDS. RG on the top side now looking for vision, but there's another root caller from Shio. A hook from Labrov. RG then, rooted by the Nautilus passive, he tries somehow to reach his jungle. Ignited, he flashes over the wall, but Adam, he's chasing him down. Spin to win. Second kill for BDS. And the first dragon as well lands in their pockets. And then the battle for the first herald is on. RG isolated from his team, attacked by Adam and Labrov. The Ignite comes in, his health bar is blinking. While Shio gets taken out, he has killed Herald, but no one of BDS in the vicinity to take the eye. PSG now turning their backs on Labrov because they know that there's a snaky mid laner creeping and deeply engaged by Labrov and his stretch line. Ginger Ignited flashes away. His health bar is ticking down, and then it is Nuke with a flash into the petrifying gaze. Takes down the PSG jungler. But with RG returning, it's now 4 members of PSG trading him back in return. Almost 11 minutes into the game, we see a battle between the top laners. RG backs away, tries to get away from a raging Garen. Let's go over the wall by RG, followed by the flash of Garen. But we take a look at Nuke, Shio, and Daisy chasing down Maple. He gets rooted, he gets grounded, and he gets taken out. In the bot lane, after 11.5 minutes, Shelly puts her head into the turret like she always loves to do. And now it is Wako and Woody on the retreat. Labrov and Crowny joined now by Nuke, who TPs in. Immediately throws his miasma and stares at people until they cannot move, until their screens are grayed out, and now they chase down Woody. Ginger comes in with the ultimate, tries to save his supporter, but he will go down. But now it's a TP from Maple coming in. Can he at least save his jungler and turn the tables? Yes, he does. It is a 2-for-2 trade in the end. And now we see BDS securing the second dragon of the game. And we go into the top lane to see Adam under the turret of RG. He goes in with his judgment spin and he lets rain down justice. Second kill for Adam. We see BDS securing the second herald of the game. RG breaks the turret in the bot lane. And now we see Labrov a little bit too eager to take away the ward. Maple and Ginger, they fly in, but so does Crowdy. He comes in with the killer instincts, takes out Maple. Labrov, he will go down in the end despite. And now there's Crowny between RG and Woody. He takes the blast cone out into safety. And in the end, again, it is an even trade for both teams. Adam, he tears down the TO1 on the top lane, and we go in for potential soul point for BDS. PSG, they won't let this happen. The Maokai ult creeps in, but nonetheless, the Ivern, Shield, he secures the objective. But BDS, they want more. They have Adam, and they have the Demacian justice raining down on everybody who gets in his way. And also Ginger on the Maokai, he gets rooted, he gets caught, and in the bot lane, it is Nuke against RG. The Cassiopeia takes the kill. BDS, they're just tearing apart the whole rift right now. The tier 1 goes down to Shelly. She even gets a second charge off. And this will bring BDS a 4k gold lead. And we go down into the bot lane where Adam again is spinning down the health bar of RG. It's another solo kill for the BDS top laner, who's now 5-0-2. But we take a look at Labrov. Maple goes in with the blast cone. Together with Ginger, they try to chase down the Nautilus. But he is not alone. Crowdy flies in, destroys the Jace. And now everything seems to turn against PSG. Ginger goes down. The root caller connects to Wako, who cleanses away. But Woody, he gets caught now. But then it is RG flying in. Leap strike into the counter-strike. Nuke goes down. Crowny got knocked over the walls by Woody when he was trying to take down Wako. And taking down Wako, he will. And now it's a 3v2 in favor for BDS. But the health bars of the LEC 4th seed at half HP or below. And so they're waiting for Adam to close in. Crowny with another W on Woody, who goes in for the re-engage, followed by RG, but Crowny takes the kill. And now he wants days, goes for RG, and they will take it. Double kill for Crowny and the Baronesha for Team BDS. And now it is Adam again, against Maple, against RG. It's a 2v1, but this Garen is unkillable at the moment. He takes the kill on RG, has 6 kills already, and you need more than 2 members to take him down. and PSG has noticed, and now they're going in with 3, and this will finally be enough. But they leave behind Wako, all alone in his base. The rest of BDS is coming in, 4 members going for the base. One Nexus turret already down as Woody goes in, and he will fall as well. And this could be game, this could be Silver Scrapes, and this serious. BDS, they are now going for it. The second Nexus turret falls, and Crowny, kill number 11. And this one on Wako, 4v3. But this is reminiscent of a series before where BDS was almost throwing away a game, standing in front of the Nexus turret, even with an Elder Drake on 3 of their members. And so this time, they play it patient. They turn their backs on the base, take Dragon Soul, wait for Adam, and now they're going for it. The engage by Lavrov is not the angle for a final team fight. But maybe this one. They're going for Ginger. They take down the PSG jungler. And now, this is the moment. They let all hell break loose on the remaining members of PSG. But the PCS first seed will not give up. RG and Woody, they found the backline. They found Crowny. But RG, he's now in the Zonyas, about to be taken out. Woody went down already. Maple will fall. Turn up the music. We will go to Silver Scrapes. We go into what will definitely be the last game of this best of series, the last game of the play-in stage at Worlds 2023. And we have PSG on the blue side with RG on the Gnar, Ginger on the Jarvan, Maple on the Talia, Wako on the Aphelios, and Woody on the Rel. And for BDS, Adam goes in with the Darius, Shio with the Maokai, Nuke with the Tristana, Crowny with the Zarya, and Lavrov with the Alistar, and we are already at the first dragon. Carnage in the river, both supporters low, both supporters down at the dragon. Goes to Shio, goes to BDS. And now they want more. Wako flashed away because he knows that otherwise he would be as dead as Ginger is. 2 for 1 and the dragon in the pockets of BDS. But nonetheless, PSG, they return with the Herald. They unleash Shelly in the mid lane, and they will take the second dragon of the game. And by the help of the Weaver's Wall set up by Maple, they will obtain the second Herald as well. And we are already almost 60 minutes into the game. Adam against Argy. The Darius wields his mighty axe, brings down the guillotine. And the little Yordle is doomed to bleed out. Adam takes another solo kill in this series. And he then takes the outer turret as well. But PSG, they have Shelly again in the mid lane. She tears down the tier 1 and escorted to the tier 2. She gets off even a second charge, and we go into the topside jungle of BDS. PSG looking for an engage, but Lavrov counters it with a flash Q, knocks back Junja onto Adam. The PSG jungler is forced to flash away, and then here comes the Maokai ult. It connects to Woody. The PSG engage is denied. BDS, they take their 4th kill of the game. And now it is Wako, overstepping a bit, and he gets pulled in by the upper hand of Adam and wiped off the map. And now they immediately turn for the Baronessa. We are already almost 24 minutes into the game. Here comes the Weaver's Wall by Maple. It separates Crowny and Adam from their team, but no follow-up engage is set up by PSG. But instead it is Adam and Lavrov zoning 4 members of PSG for the Baron to be melted down. Baronessa goes to BDS. Lavrov, he went down, but Nuke, he hopped away from his team, isolated in the jungle. He will be taken out. I don't know what he was planning for with this play, but nonetheless, it is 3 members with the Baron buff for BDS. Well, PSG, they will go for the dragon and tie these buffs, but BDS, they are now coming for the structure, standing in every lane. RG is answering back with the out on the bot lane, and we're already 30 minutes into this very patient game. PSG looking for Adam, finding Adam, he's low, he gets away. But if you think you're safe, there's always a Wako on the Aphelios with some fatal chakrams. And now PSG with the numbers advantage, with the mighty Darius counting respawn timer. They're going for the Baron. They're ready to flip it. The Alpha burns down Shio. He comes too late. Baron secured for PSG. RG in the stasis outside the pit immediately flashes back into it. And so it is 5 members of PSG with the Baron buff. Soul point goes to BDS. But the PCS first seed, they are now looking for structure. They are looking for destruction of any turret standing on the map. And they will come in through the bot lane. Talia's wall to make sure that the inhib turret goes down. Split push by RG in the mid lane. And on the bot side, the inhibitor of BDS goes down. And here they come again. 34 minutes into the game. PSG, they take the inhib turret in the mid lane as well. Looking now to destroy the second inhibitor. But we take a look at Lavrov. Maple unable to stop the Alistar from headbutting into the lines of PSG. The Maokai ult comes in clutch. Arja goes down and BDS chase away PSG. But they haven't been chased away far enough because here they come through the jungle just seconds later, setting up a trap for Adam. 4 members going against the Darius. The top laner stands tall, but eventually goes down. On PSG, they use the tempo they gained from this top lane kill to take Soul Point as well. And we're already at the next dragon. It is below half HP, and PSG, they're a little bit late to the fight. The Maokai keeps everybody at bay, and it is Baron buff for the LEC 4th seed. And now PSG, they are looking to find anybody to take away at least 1 or 2 Baron buffs. Adam and Chio blast gone over the wall, engaged by RG. He gets pushed back, but then Woody, with a flash magnet storm, traps Adam and PSG. They take out the BDS top laner again, but now PSG, they want to hunt down everything with a red health bar. They will take out Chio, and now they go for Lavrov, who sacrifices himself and buys some time for Nuke to get away with his purple circle around his little yordle feet. But of course this buff doesn't help much when it's only 2 members alive. PSG, they destroy 2 inhibitors, and we're already in for the fight for Dragon Soul. It is burning down. Junja enters the pit, but Shio ults him with his root. Lavrov jumps and knocks him up, and the Dragon Soul, the Cloud Soul, goes to BDS. It is a clean robbery without no deaths. The series is not decided around the Dragon Pit, and we are already almost 43 minutes into the game as we see the Maokai ult connecting to Woody. Drowny on the Zeri with the lightning crash going in, but from the right side, it's an engaged by RG, Wako and Maple. But it completely backfires as RG goes down. Wako is now engaged on, forced into the GA. Junja immediately jumps in, tries to keep the carries away from dealing damage, but Wako goes down. Because Nuke, he totally snaps and turns everything into ashes. It's a quadra kill. BDS, they've just made it. They achieved a reverse sweep on PSG, who looked so dominant throughout the first 2 games. But now they will be eliminated by the LEC 4th seed. And look at Nuke, he now cannot hold back. He even tries to take out the turret that no one has ever taken out before. He runs into the base of PSG and BDS. They take the series, and they will take the last spot on the Swiss stage.